Since the crypto market crash, people have lost all their life earnings. However, the Bitcoin billionaires are doing just fine. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to talk you through how the billionaires are beating the Bitcoin crash. The cryptocurrency market has lost more than $2 trillion this year, the likes of which have never been seen. While people hardly know what to do after the Bitcoin crash, some billionaires are doing just fine. If you would like to know how, sit back and stick with me until the end of the video so you don't miss anything. Crypto billionaires are mostly those people who started their investment early, when anyone hardly knew about what cryptocurrency is, so the Bitcoins they bought for even $5 were sold for more than $1,000, and just like that they became the Bitcoin billionaires. On the other hand, other people also followed them and cryptocurrency started to become a thing. However, in COVID-19, when people started to lose their jobs, they started to take more interest in the Bitcoin and online currency, and who wouldn't mind some extra cash while sitting at home. These are the people who suffered a huge loss after the Bitcoin crash. Since the market was already at the top, and they bought Bitcoins at such a hiked up price, and are left with nothing. Some people even sold their assets to invest, but all in vain. But how did billionaires make sure to play safe so that such a huge dip couldn't even hurt them? While people were losing jobs from their cryptocurrency companies, the crypto titans remained unhurt. Most of them had already cashed out their stock, and some of them invested it in real estate. And even if they had something left in crypto, it really didn't hurt them much as they had initially bought it at only a 1% of its actual price today. So what was there to lose anyway? According to Forbes, the combined fortune of the richest people in Bitcoin is around $135 billion. But you will be amazed to know that it dropped to $76 billion in just a few months after the Bitcoin crash. But this loss was not suffered by all the billionaires equally, as the CEO of Binance took the biggest hit when his net worth dropped from $64 billion to $17 billion. Now coming to Coinbase, the CEO wasn't hurt much after the Bitcoin crash. Brian Armstrong, the CEO of the largest crypto exchange in the US, had sold nearly $300 million of stock before the crash. Not to mention that his company went public back in April 2021, when interest in digital currency was sky high. Brian also invested his $133 million in an estate near Bel Air. Not only that, the other executives of Coinbase have also sold their shares at a good price before the crash. You'll be amazed to know that the chief operating officer had sold shares of worth $235 million, and now Coinbase is trading at a mere $51 compared to $357 in November. Quite a huge dip, but the CEO and other executives made sure to sell their shares in time. But despite that, the company is answerable to hundreds of people who were promised a job but got nothing in return, as the company had announced the layoff of 18% of the staff. Like the video so far? Then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, as a little action from you can help our channel grow tremendously. Now, let's get back to the video. But how exactly did the crypto crash start? Well, this brings us to Terra and Luna. It all started when an experimental coin called Terra lost all its value in just a single night back in May 2022. A lot of retail traders were badly affected since they lost most of their savings. And Luna and Terra didn't drown alone. They took Ether and Bitcoin along with them. And things got even worse when the crypto bank called Celsius Networks announced the stoppage of withdrawals. But despite the crash, the CEOs of all the major crypto companies weren't affected much. The CEO of MoonPay also bought a mansion in Miami that cost him $38 million, stating, "My personal net worth hasn't been affected too much." The mansion comes with 7 bedrooms, an outdoor kitchen, and a spa. The CEO of MoonPay also called it a good investment in a hacker house. Similarly, the founder of Gemini, Winklevoss, also didn't have much to lose, since he was able to make $400 million by buying Bitcoin when it was trading for $10 in 2012, which reached around $70,000 by November 2021. He founded Gemini in the year 2014. He also made sure to invest in some other things, including music. The Winklevoss brothers formed a band called the Mars Junction and have started their tour, with the first show in New Jersey with a ticket price of $25. Though they could only gather 50 people for their first show, but it's just a start of something big. Not to mention that they also have support from some big names in the country who won't just let them go down. And honestly, that's the thing about billionaires. They make sure to not put it all in one plate and invest in different things. Moreover, they became billionaires through Bitcoin by getting in early at such a low price. The crash mostly affected the small investors who had put all their life savings into Bitcoin. Now here are some real-life examples of the people who were badly affected by the crash, including a 33-year-old product manager, Mitchell Das. He accepted a job at Coinbase and didn't mind canceling his lease and moving to Britain, as he found this job a career-making opportunity. Little did he know that he was not going to be hired due to the Coinbase layoff. Similarly, a 30-year-old musician in Texas, named Elliot Liedman, made sure to invest an amount of her paycheck in Bitcoin. She had invested $10,000 and is now only left with $3,000. But billionaires like Tyler and Cameron Winklevosses, Brian Armstrong and Ivan Soderite are doing just fine and know the ways of beating the Bitcoin crash. Well, did Bitcoin crash affect you in any way? Or do you know someone who might have lost all of his life savings? Let us know in the comments.